Hi friends, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel. In the previous video, we have seen how to write the methods in the composition API we have seen. So fine, up to here it is fine. Now we have seen what we have seen is the data and the methods we have seen. Now how to write the computed properties. So if you want to mention the computed properties, how we can mention the computed properties in the composition API, let's try to see in this video. Now here if you try to see, now let's see, here I am having one div and style is equal to, so I'm applying margin top of 30 pixel, and here I am having two input variables. Input type is equal to text, and another one is the another input variable, input type is equal to text. And here I can write ampersand NBSP, and now what I can do is, here we are having the two input variables, right? Now here I can have the placeholder of first name and another placeholder of last name. So these are the two placeholders we are having. Now if you try to see the output, so here I am having the first name and last name, and now what I want to display is, here I want to display the full name. So let me remove this one and let me write full name. So that means the combination of first name and the last name. Let's remove this now here these are the two things we are having, right? This is the full name. Let's write like this, full name. Okay, I want to write the full name. Now when the user changes this one automatically, okay, we need to automatically change it here. When the user changes this full name, first name and last name, the full name has to change it dynamically. So we can achieve this one through the computer property in the options API. Now here what I will try to do is, first here let's use this input property. Input is equal to change first name. Okay, and another one I will write here @input is equal to change last name. So I am having the two methods, change first name and the change last name. So whenever we are changing any value in this first name and last name, we will change this one accordingly. And now let me introduce, let first name is equal to ref of empty. So first name it will be empty, and let last name is equal to ref of empty. Okay, so I am having two variables, which is first name and the last name. So this is the thing. Now here I will be writing two methods, that is function change first name. Okay, I am having this one change first name. Here what I will try to do, I am getting this one as an event. The whatever the values I will be changing in the first name, we will be getting this one as an event. And here I can change it first name dot value. We need to use dot value as event dot target dot value. Okay, and another one is the change last name, and here what is the thing I will be having, so last name dot value is equal to event dot target dot value. Okay, you will be getting the event here. If you want, you can change, you can send the event here directly, $event. So as we already know that, so $event, if you want, you can send it here, or otherwise you can place it here. Now here we are having the function, right? So we need to mention the function. So these are the two methods. So now here we are in the template, we are using these two methods. That means we need to send these two methods. So here how can I send? Here I will write change first name. Okay, I will writing, and another one is the change last name. Okay, so these are the two names. Now if I try to see here, so here I am having the first name and last name. If I try to change here, nothing is changing. So now I need to write a computed property, so that whatever the data I am writing here, automatically the full name has to change. Now what I can do, now I need to write the computed property. How can I write that computed property? So now we need to import the computed here. So computed, okay, computed, and here we can write something like computed. Okay, so it is a method. Okay, computed is a method, and in this computed method what we need to do is, it will take one function. Okay, so you can write like this or anything, however you want, you can write it, ES6 notation also you can write it. So computed takes a method. Okay, now here what I need to do is return first name, so the combination of both things, right? First name plus, and I can give some gap, and I can give here last name dot value. So I need to return this computed. Okay, so you need to remember that when we are using the ref, so if you want to read the value or write the value, you need to use first name dot value like this. Or otherwise, if you are using the same first name, the ref first name in the template, means you can directly use this first name directly. So if you are sending, you can use it directly. Or otherwise, in the logic, in the JS logic, if you are writing this, if you are using this first name, means ref, any ref variable, means you need to access reading using dot value, and editing also, updating also, you need to use the dot value. You need to remember blindly, you need to remember this one. Now what I can do is, so I need to save it in constant full name. Okay, so I am keeping one name, so I am creating one variable, so that is a computed variable full name. So whatever the value written here, it will be saved in this full name. And the computed variable, what it will do is, in the composition API, computed variable will return an ref variable. Okay, so the computed, whatever that value written here, it is a ref value. Ref value means you can access using full name dot value like this. But the main difference between this ref and the computed ref is, the using computed ref, you cannot update this one. So for example, here if you want to update full name dot value is equal to something, you cannot update this one. So computed ref is different than the normal ref. So this one also returns the ref only, but it is a computed ref. Now this full name, let's try to send it here. Okay, so I send it here, and let's try to use this full name at the top. So here if I try to use this full name at the top, sorry, so now let's try to see the output. Now if I try to see the output, first time we are getting it as empty. Now when I try to change the value, see, automatically it is changing. So Leela, and here I can write web dev. So automatically it is, the full name is responding to the first name and last name, whatever the first name and last name we are providing, the computed property is responding to it. So just what we have did is, we have created a computed function. Here it will take a function and it will return the combination of first name and last name. So that means this computed property, this computed method, what it will do is, it will always listen to the first name and last name. Whenever this first name or last name changes, immediately this computed method will be executed. So when this computed method is executed, it will be saved in this full name, and this full name, as I already told you, this computed property returns a ref returns a ref value. So when the full name is changed, automatically we are passing this full name. This full name is reactive, so here automatically the data is changing. So this is how we will be mentioning the computed properties in the composition API. If you have another computer property, means you can write the last name or any computer property, and you can mention the computer property like this. Okay, so the computer properties are mentioned in the composition API like this. So now in this composition API, what we have learned? We have learned the ref, reactive, computed, and how to declare the methods also we have seen. But we haven't seen the two-way binding, how to represent the two-way binding, right? So here we are using @input like this. So in the next video, what we will try to do is, we will try to learn about the how to apply the two-way binding in the composition API. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.